heading straight on. Just like, I'm not stopping. This is a pretty dull bonfire. It's very dark. Also, shouldn't Crossbell have retaliated by now and things be in dire straits? Like, dire. Oh my god, the FPS on that fire. That's, not a great visual. I appreciate the idea, though.
Oh, Mother and Grandfather are still here.
My dad, too.
And my brother, though I can't imagine why.
Because they need to all be here for when the announcement is made that we're at war and that Civil War's about to break out. But that's actually happening
Elliot,
after this, I suspect.
I just wanted to thank you for everything you've done for us.
Oh?
You mean for the concert?
What brought that on? You got so serious there, I was getting kind of scared.
Yeah.
It's just that our performance today never would have been possible without the two of you guiding it along. I wanted to make
Reem,
sure
what
that
are you
knew
doing?
how much I appreciate you doing
You're
this.
so serious.
Damn, man. Is making people feel awkward a hobby of yours or something?
Aw, it's no big deal. Besides, it was a real team effort. Everyone played a part. I mean, look at you. You were a fountain of good advice through this whole thing. And honestly,
Look
I
at his
should be the one
face, though,
thanking everyone.
Crows. I'm gonna screenshot this, too.
Huh?
You all helped me rediscover just how much music means to me. Because it's not just about performing by myself. It's about performing together, playing off each other's strengths to make something wonderful. So I should be the one thanking you. This never would have happened if I didn't come to this academy.
Elliot.
Holy hell, are you guys trying to see who can make me cringe the hardest?
They are.
Elliot, my boy! Your father's arms are ready and waiting for you to leap into them!
I need to know more about Crow's family.
Does he always have to say that stuff so loudly? Sorry, I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, later. This year's festival's been a blast. I'm kind of hoping we can do the same thing next year, too.
Well, Crow won't be
Though,
there.
Who knows if Class 7 is even going to exist next year?
Why wouldn't it?
Crow?
Oh, yeah. Generally, people stay in the same class from their first day to their graduation, but Class 7's basically one giant exception to everything the school's ever done, so who knows?
I guess that has its pluses and its minuses. But no matter what, it's not going to be the same. We won't have you.
It's only been a few
I
months.
manage to graduate, at least. Barring any nasty surprises, I'll be in Class 7 till the end of the month. Which means our time as classmates is almost up.
Now that you mention it, we'll have to see if we can throw you a farewell party around the end of the month then.
Well,
Can't let you off easy.
not going to be a great opportunity for
Come
that.
on, it's no big deal. Trust me, you're still gonna see more than enough of me next year. Sure, I'll have moved out of the dorms, but I'll be sure to stop by once a week to steal some of Sharon's cooking.
Well, I guess Heimdall's very close.
You better. Oh, and by the way, I'm not going to have to call you Mr. Armbrust or anything after you graduate, am I?
What?
I mean, we've spent so much time together that treating you like a proper adult just wouldn't feel right.
You're like a year younger than him. It really doesn't
Of
matter.
course not. And if I ever catch you calling me Mr. Armbrust again, I'm gonna smack you. Oh, yeah. Guess it's about time I gave you this back.
My 50 mirror?
Isn't this... I completely forgot about it. You've done so much for me since then. Saving Elise, helping with the concert. Compared to all that, 50 Mira is nothing.
It's meaningful, Reen. Accept it.
Feelings mutual. Besides, I never return the mirror that I borrow. Makes that coin extra special. So go on, take it.
Dude, it makes it feel like he's about to fucking die.
Oh, by the way, you know there was interest on this, right? How much do you suppose you really owe me after half a year?
200 mirror? Oh no.
Oh man, what kind of racket are you running here anyway? I thought you were supposed to be a good kid.
Well, there's this one second year who's taught me a thing or two about making money. To be honest, it feels kind of lonely to think that everything between us is completely settled and done with. So, what do you say? You still owe me?
That's nice, I
Swear,
guess.
The things I do for love.
That was great, man.
All right, you'll get your stupid interest someday. Maybe.
Then everyone's dancing. We see anyone we know. Doesn't look like it. William is with Claire instead of us. That about sums up what's happening with her. They really aren't worried about Crossbell at all.
Alfred,
He's done it.
I am drawn to the party before us like a moth to a flame, like a starving man to a banquet, like beauty to me.
Did his pose.
What say you we grace the dancers with the gift of our company?
It's as though you read my mind.
Good for Olivier having good family like this now.
Come now, don't waste your time watching. It's time to dance.
No need to worry about formalities tonight. Let's all relax, enjoy ourselves, and maybe let a few secrets slip.
Right. Sharon with
Allow
Quinn.
me, Sharon, before every red-blooded boy in this school lines up for a chance.
It would be my honor.
Madam Chairman, might I have this dance?
Of course. Given that our former partners left the dance all too soon, we seem to make for an appropriate pair.
That's
I suppose you're right.
a bit morbid but pleasant.
Instructor, I cannot thank you enough for all you've done
This
for
is
my
not
daughter.
two that I'd expect to do a
I
dance.
can, however, ask you for the pleasure of this dance.
What about Tool?
Ooh, he's just my type, too.
Hmm?
Oh, just talking to myself.
Good for her.
Well,
Of
I'll be dancing
George.
with all my little kittens by the end of the night. But I suppose I can let you take the first dance.
Well, I don't mind. But seeing you in that dress is enough to make any guy feel intimidated.
Especially George,
They waste no time, do they?
the only person given a fat
It's no
model
surprise that my grandfather made a beeline for
from
Sharon,
all the men.
but I never expected to see Mother dancing.
In some ways, it seems as though they're younger than we are.
Looks like everyone's having fun, though.
Beanbag
Shall we
story
join
time.
them?
You've given me more than enough of your time already today. Between showing me around and your incredible concert, you must be exhausted. And besides, I'm sure there's someone else you'd rather dance with here. Why not ask them instead?
Eustace, you mean? There's only one choice. What about Eustace? He's also at rank 5. I guess that's a different
I
bonding
knew it.
event.
So, I have a potential sister-in-law now, do I?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, maybe you're right. Maybe I will go ask her. I do feel kind of bad leaving you here on your own, though.
I'm fine, really. Besides, if you spend all this time worrying about me, the music will be over by the time you ask.
Well, okay.
Why is there fire in the air? It's not how embers work.
He's such an idiot. Oh, Elise.
Alphen, don't
Your
support
Highness?
this. For the love of God, stop.
The generally accepted strategy here would be to keep his eyes on you, not push him toward another girl's tender embrace. If you were to only gather the courage to ask him, I'm certain that he would be more than accommodating. It's fine. I'm fine, honestly.
Laura?
Oh, Reen. Perfect timing. Would you like to dance?
Huh?
She went for instead, huh?
My father and instructor Sarah make for rather impressive dancing partners. Watching them makes me want to go up and dance myself.
To be honest, I came over here ready to ask you the same thing.
Oh?
Still, since the guy traditionally asks the girl, I might as well. Would you like to dance with me?
I'd be delighted.
I was genuinely going to pick Eustace. I'll be honest. I was genuinely going to. So I figured it'd be funny. But it seems there's a second bonding event for guys? This is a bit extended for just being a very basic animation. Is that all? Okay, no.
Whew. That was exhausting.
God, they actually are doing it
Well, I
again.
didn't imagine either of us would have much energy left over after our performance.
Hopefully they do finally change how bonding events work at some
Still,
point in
that
the
didn't
series.
keep dancing with you from being a lot of fun. I don't get the chance to dance very often, especially at big events like this.
My family's the same way. We might be nobles, but we're not exactly a common sight at high society gatherings.
I suppose this was a new experience for the both of us then. Attending this academy has given me the chance to see sides of myself that I didn't even know existed.
Same here.
When I first enrolled in this academy, I wanted nothing more than to improve my swordsmanship. But when I arrived, I met people whose values differed wildly from my own. People like you and Fee. That allowed me to see the world in ways I never considered. Thanks to you and our other classmates, I've gained far more than combat training, and I am truly grateful.
You're making me blush. I feel the same way, though.
How so?
At least you had something in mind when you enrolled. My decision to come here was half-hearted at best, but I know now that it was the right choice. If I hadn't joined this academy, I never would have met you or any of our other classmates.
Reen.
Besides, you and I have something even closer than our other classmates. We're both
Swordsmanship.
followers of the way of the sword, and we keep pushing each other beyond our limits. I'm grateful for that.
As am I. And I suppose that's enough for now.
Huh?
Don't worry, it's nothing. I'm glad that the two of us have another year to train alongside each other.
Likewise.
And there's
After that,
the
I went
bonding
back
event.
to see Elise. But by then, that memorable evening was approaching its end.
Reen? Elise?
Ooh. Claire. Claire's voice
Claire?
does not come out as
Good
distinctive
evening,
to me.
Captain. You must be exhausted.
Oh, well, it's not as though I performed on stage in front of an auditorium full of people or anything. I really enjoyed your concert, by the way. That's the kind of thing that makes me proud to be an alumnus.
Wait, what? You were a student here?
He's so shocked about that.
That's right. I was part of the Academy's 216th graduating class, and since you'll be part of its 221st, I suppose that makes me 5 years your senior.
I had no idea. Why didn't you mention it until just now?
Would it be relevant?
Given that we only ever met while you were on your field studies, it didn't seem pertinent.
Is that how you and Sara know
Besides,
each other?
Once people graduate, they tend to leave their ties to their school behind, especially here at Thor's.
Makes sense.
Because it's a military academy?
Exactly. Roughly 40% of the graduates here go on to join the military.
It's quite a bit.
Not always the same branch or even the same army. About 30% join the Imperial Army, and 10% go to a provincial force. Students who are best friends one day might find themselves enemies the next.
Rain.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill your happy mood like this. But I'm sure you're well aware of what may lie ahead. That we're teetering on the brink of an era of upheaval.
I'm aware.
Does this have something to do with the issues in Crossbell I've been hearing about?
Yes, amongst other things. It seems as though everyone on the continent is ready to go to war with everyone else.
Nobel isn't.
But that's why it's so important that we're able to stand
And Fairy
strong
doesn't seem to be either.
no matter what happens. Though, judging by how well Class 7 has performed on their field studies, I'm sure you'll all be fine in that regard. Here's hoping that I get the chance to help you out again sometime.
I think we'll be
Even if
enemies.
I'll have to be careful not to draw the ire of that instructor of yours while I'm doing so.
I'm just glad to know that you have her back. Thank you for that.
You're quite well.
There's the call.
Please, excuse me a moment. Yes, Revelt speaking. Mm-hmm. What?
What's going on?
And you're certain of this? Understood. I'll return at once. Yes, I will escort them back to Valflame Palace myself. I'm
And
afraid
it's
I have to
begun.
excuse myself.
Doesn't even tell us what happened. Garrellia's gone. Garrellia is gone. And the war has begun. Civil War's also very quickly approaching. Come to get Elise, have you?
I'm really sorry, Elise. My brothers requested that we return to Heimdall right away, but as we're going back by car, I thought I'd offer you a ride home. But
Elise, I think you should go back with them for now. I'll call you later to make sure you're okay.
well, all right.
Sorry to drop this on you so quickly, Rean. I'm sure someone from the Academy will fill you in shortly.
Fill me in? On what?
If you'll excuse us.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to get Elise back to the Academy safely.
You can tell him, Olivier. And there go the directors.
Reen!
Does anyone have any idea what's going on?
I'm afraid not. I've never seen Father behave like that before.
My mother's the same way. She got a message of some kind and just changed.
Ditto my father. I think it was someone from Heimdall who got in touch with him. One thing is certain. Something terrible has happened.
My dad turned pale and was gone before I could ask what happened.
Garrellia's gone,
It sounded like he
guys.
received a report from Instructor Neidhart, though.
He
Hold
did?
on. Neidhart's supposed to be...
He was at Garrellia Fortress with the
Okay, so
4th
they're
Armored
declaring
Division
that they're
on some
attacking.
mission, right?
This is before Garrellia's destroyed.
Speaking of which, has anyone seen Toa or Instructor Sarah?
There they are, with the headmaster and deputy.
Students and visitors, I cannot thank you enough for your attendance today. I hereby proclaim the 127th Thor's Military Academy Festival complete.
Now announce the war, please.
But I am afraid I must announce this with a heavy heart, as we have just received word from the Imperial Government that this evening, Garrellia
Never mind.
Fortress, which rests on the eastern border of the Empire, has been destroyed.
Okay, here we go.
Destruction is an inadequate word. An unknown weapon has erased the fortress in its entirety from existence.
It sure has. Good
I
job,
would
Kia.
ask that all of our guests, from that region or otherwise, please try to remain calm.
So Neidhart wasn't caught up? Is that a different logo to usual? Oh my god, we're skipping forwards? Dude, they've done this so much. Okay, they just took a screenshot from Azio and like, that's fine. Yeah, Erebone is collapsing immediately. An invasion? Well, yeah, he's trying to force everybody into United Nations, so it would make sense. Crow's gone? And obviously Milliam's gone. Why is Crow not here?
I can't take this anymore. Where is she? Homeroom was supposed to start ages ago.
Why are you still attending school? You're on the grips of war.
I'm not surprised she's late. The instructors are probably all busy trying to figure out what to do.
That seems more than likely. This morning's meeting has already blown past its normal ending time.
It's still hard for me to believe all of this is really happening.
Civil War is literally
the idea that Garrellia
probably days away.
Just vanished is difficult to comprehend.
Not all of it, I heard. There are still some parts left and almost untouched. But Instructor Neidhart making it out of there alive was nothing short of a miracle, though.
Yeah, it was.
Those huge railway guns were part of the section that's gone too. If I hadn't seen the pictures, it'd be kind of hard to believe.
What kind of weapon is even capable of doing something like that? I find myself doubtful that any human could create something so powerful.
They sure did, though.
All we do know is that it's impossible to make a weapon that powerful even with today's most advanced orbital technology.
And yet here we are, with just such a weapon in the hands of what's always been seen as a mere vassal state. The Imperial Army has their work cut out for them, I'll say that much.
No, they literally have no chance of winning at the moment.
I'm worried about what's going on in the capital, too. It sounds like there have been even more demonstrations going on there these past few days.
Down with Crossbell, they say. Point our guns towards the east.
Good luck with
Is there
that.
even any truth to those rumors that Calvard's planning an invasion?
I'm pretty sure it's all nonsense, but considering how there have been tensions between us and them for years, people are just more inclined to believe it.
Rumors are just that. We need to be careful not to be misled by half-truths and speculation. If possible, we should find out exactly what's happening for ourselves.
Yeah. Over the year, we've seen how things are across the Empire with our own eyes. Now's as good a time as any to put that knowledge to use.
Well said. We've had quite the education in getting to the truth behind all the headlines.
That seems to have been a running theme of most of our field studies.
Still, we seem to be missing two of our illustrious members.
Milliam makes perfect sense. She's at war.
Well, there's nothing strange about Crow's habitual truancy. Or did he already transfer back to his original class?
No. He said he was going to be with us through the end of the month. As for Milliam, though, I'm not sure.
You don't think it's something to do with the intelligence division, do you? Well, she is an agent of theirs.
It's kind of easy to forget that, even how she usually is.
It does concern me that none of us have seen her.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, Instructor.
Are we starting homeroom?
Not today, I'm afraid. All classes have been canceled. You can either stay here in the building and study until school's out, or go back to the dorm.
So wait,
Has something happened?
Not yet, but it will. Chancellor Osborne's going to be addressing the nation from
Oh, he's
Texas
about to be
Plaza
shot.
at noon. It's set to be broadcast across the entire empire.
Oh my god, here we go.
A national address?
Sounds pretty serious. And given the timing, indeed, it's not hard to imagine what's on his agenda.
Come on, guys. Straighten up. You're students of Thor's Military Academy, and that makes you all cadets. Whatever careers you choose, military or civilian, you need to know how to act decisively in an emergency. So right now, I don't want you to look away from what's happening in the world. I want you to face it straight.
Will do.
you're right. Now's not the time to lose heart.
It's the time to lose
As
heart.
for Osborne's speech, apparently we'll be setting up radios in each classroom so the students can listen to the national address. So if you want to follow along, be sure to be back here by noon.
We're actually going to hear it.
I suppose I might as well listen to it here then.
Same here. I don't even have a
Is
reason.
this our
I
actual
do.
last time to
Something
explore?
like this, I'd rather not listen to it alone.
Well, then, we can all share in the joy of hearing the melodious voice of our esteemed Chancellor. Maybe I should haul in some beer and snacks. That's the only way I'll stay sane through the entire broadcast.
What should we do about Crow and Milliam, though? None of us have seen either of them all day.
Do you know where they are?
Can't say I do. Crow's practically made a career out of playing hooky, but I did see Milliam earlier this morning.
Oh, so she's still on campus?
At least that
That's
means she wasn't
shocking.
called away by the intelligence division.
I'd been thinking along those lines, but when I asked her, she just shrugged and said, "No news from the top." I doubt she's wandered off too far.
Yes, but lest you forget, she excels at giving us the runaround.
At least it doesn't sound like she's in trouble. We're probably worried over nothing.
We'll just have to tell them we're meeting here at noon if we run into them before then.
Yeah, we'll
Oops. Okay, last exploration? Looks like it.
I guess everyone's going to check in with their clubs. Looks like I have some free time. Might as well see if I can track down Crow and Milliam. At least it sounds like Milliam is probably somewhere on campus. Crow, though, he could be anywhere. Probably best to check with Toa and George first. Maybe they know something.
Alright. I suspect he's at the abandoned schoolhouse. Let's head out first. To Trista. Oh no, okay, we can't. Well, we'll do outside first then. Okay. Still people out in the field. Maybe Selena has her last chance to give her milk. Right. That's a bad way of thinking about war, but okay. Like, everyone here doesn't, I guess, realize the weight of what's happening. They didn't develop any weapons. It was all Ouroboros giving them weapons. What he has to say is, I'm about to die. We're about to go home very soon, probably. Okay, dude, whatever you say. I see. Okay. Good for you, Alan. Good for you. Into the gym we go. There are people here. What about upstairs? No. I mean, that's a level-headed way of thinking, but I don't think you need it right now. How about you guys? Naturally. Okay, fencing club. How about you guys? How's Patrick feeling? He's not even here. Good luck with that. Loggins. Phoebe and Lind. I mean, that's a reasonable thing to be afraid of. Even you were nervous just now, Phoebe. Okay. Oh, they are the ones that were engaged then. So his brother, I see. I feel like he has his own paramour though. We fish? No. Okay. Old schoolhouse. Nothing here.
Nothing out of the ordinary has happened here in the old schoolhouse ever since that night. We kind of ended up pushing it to the back of our minds, what with the way things have been going in Crossbell.
Such stupid decision making. Oh.
Huh? It's unlocked.
Crow is.
I wonder if someone's already inside. If any of the students just idly wandered in here, they'd be in real danger. I should probably take a look inside, just in case.
Now hold on, Reem.
I
This is
checked
progressing
around
the story.
the old schoolhouse, but there didn't seem to be anyone around.
I see.
But all the same, I didn't want a chance leaving anyone down there, so I decided to check the 7th floor.
Okay. Can I reload? It's Milliam?
Milliam?
Not Crow?
Oh, Reen! Come to take a sneak peek too?
Is this where you've been the whole time? You do know we have class, right?
Oh. Dang, I knew I was forgetting something.
Honestly. So, what's piqued your interest? It doesn't look like this thing has anything in common with Aragetlum.
I don't know. I can't shake the feeling that it might, at least a little. Not the same, but like they share some kind of underlying principle.
Uh-huh.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
I guess you wouldn't really understand without being connected. But now
What
it
the
makes
fuck?
sense why Gramps asked me to keep an eye on this place, though. I had no idea there'd be something this cool down here.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Chancellor Osborne? Did he know there was something like this here?
Not really sure. He just asked me to keep an eye on the building itself.
It's almost like
And
Ouroboros
said to
told
let
him
him know
about
if
it.
anything unusual happened. Whoopsie! That was supposed to be confidential.
So, the Chancellor has an interest in our quaint old schoolhouse, does he? We did just find out that Captain Claire is a Thor's graduate, but...
Hey, what you thinking about?
Say, Milliam, was investigating the old schoolhouse the reason you enrolled at the academy?
Well, sorta, but it was more of a side thing. There was a more important reason, but that kinda stopped being a concern. So I guess it's just this now.
Stop being
Something more
concerned.
important than this? Not sure what she's getting at. Doesn't sound like she's trying to hide something important from me, though.
The Arcs units?
Oh yeah! It's almost time for Gramps' speech, isn't it? I guess I should head back and listen to him drone on.
Oh, so you already knew about that. We were all planning to listen in the classroom.
Sweet! I'll just listen with you guys then. What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Nothing keeps you down for long, does it? Oh, yeah. You haven't seen Crow around anywhere, have you?
Huh? Nope. Is he cutting class too?
Well, he's probably just hiding out somewhere on campus.
Guess it'd be a good idea to ask around. Mind if I come with you?
Be my guest.
Oh no, she's with us now? Maybe I really should reload. Let's see if talking to anyone changes the dialogue. Particularly a class member. At least it's a good choice. Okay, it doesn't. No reason to head into either of these. Well, this one in particular. It's just George, right? Yeah. Angelica is gone. And who really cares? I mean, it's not pathetic to run back to a place that's more secure. They actually made the far smarter decision, Samantha. The fact you're sort of mocking them for it implies that you are just an idiot. You should be running yourself. Somewhere more secure, but I guess you can't, and that's why you're so salty. With unemployment rising because of the IBC, that makes perfect sense. Companies going under, things are just collapsing. Dorothy, you're still just not likable. Also, they're more aware of the civil war as part of the reason they've left. They know it's coming. You can thank Kia for that one. Does he have family that got involved? Is he about to have a completely different character in the next game? 'Cause that'd be pretty cool. Though I still can't see how we could reasonably stay at the academy for another year, considering what's coming. But, you know, I'll find a way. That was literally the simplest library visit we've ever done. Okay. Hello, Thomas. Wait, we still don't know about them in this game? Well, that's exactly what it is, though. They are somewhat related. Nobody over there. How do you feel of Beatrix as a former general, I suspect? They did survive, so when did we find out about that? Right. Just do it. Okay, that's smart, I guess. Nighthawk did survive. more of a threat by far. Bye-bye, Nightheart. Van Dyke. Now, the question remains, is Osborn actually backed by Ouroboros? Because if he is, then he could have known about the weapons and planned all of this out. It's going to, though, and it's going to be 2 of them. Well, 1.5, because you don't really go to war crossbow, it's more just like an aggression. Clara, this is the point where you should actually try to think of something else for once. Okay, Nicholas, whatever gets you comfort. Okay, mint. Haha, alright, mint. You joined a military academy for that? Oh, out here. Oh, Rosine. There's one person, Colette. No, Margarita. Oh my god, they just reference Metal Gear. Probably not, but it feels like it was meant to be. Celine again. Oh my god. Yeah, it's Kia. And Osborn. And the Crisis. A lot of people. Okay. Right. Now we go talk to George and Toa and we move on.
I still can't believe there's a weapon out there powerful enough to level Garrellia Fortress like that. I didn't think you could get much more powerful than those railway guns.
Yeah, having seen the railway guns in person, I can hardly believe it myself. There are rumors that whatever that weapon is, it's managed to fend off the armored divisions several times too.
Still, I can't help but wonder what the Chancellor's gonna say in his national address. Whatever it is, I have a feeling that it's gonna shake up some things around here. Who knows? We might even see active duty. It could be that my lazy days tinkering with orbital bikes are numbered.
Oh, don't say that, George.
Well, no point stressing out too much about the future till we're there. Didn't mean to be a downer about it. Go on and listen to the broadcast, but don't worry yourself too much. This country may go through a lot in the coming years, but ultimately, we have a say in our future.
That's a good way to look at it. I don't want to look away from what's happening. We have to be aware of our present to take charge of our future. But anyway, you wouldn't happen to know where Crow is, would you? He hasn't shown up to class today.
Crow? Can't say that I do. He came by yesterday with a box of things he borrowed from me.
Oh boy.
Never mentioned having any plans today.
Telling more things he borrowed.
Anyway, I'll keep asking around to see if anyone else knows where he is.
Well, knowing Crow, he's probably just wandering around somewhere. Just keep looking around and I'm sure you'll run into him.
Righto!
Is his appearance actually a relevant clue? I doubt it. Yeah, you're not going to give me anything, are you? In exchange, though, just in case. Right, Toa, you're last on the agenda.
Oh, Reem!
I figured I could find you here.
Yep. The student council will be passing out radios for every classroom, so I'm trying to figure that out at the moment. Are you guys planning on listening to the Chancellor's statement too?
How could we not? He's supposed to be addressing the entire country after all.
Yeah. Whatever it's about, it's going to be something big. I don't think anyone could have imagined the relationship between Crossbell and Arabonia going south like this. I sure hope Angie's okay. What with all of this political turmoil right now.
Toa.
Sorry about that. I'm the student council president. I need to stay focused on what's going on right here, right now. Angie would laugh at me if she could see me
It's
getting
not that
distracted
much
over her anyway.
of an important position.
That's right. You've got to focus on getting through this. Still, don't try to take on more than you can handle. I'm not the only one ready to give you a hand if you need it.
Will do. Thanks. Oh yeah, why were you looking for me in the first place?
Right. I almost forgot. Do you have any idea where Crow might have gone?
Crow? Nope. I'm afraid not. He didn't mention that he had to go anywhere when I talked to him yesterday, at least.
Was yesterday the last time you saw him?
Yeah. He was giving me back some of the stuff he borrowed from me since graduation's getting so close.
Oh my god, he's actually doing something.
Nice of him, but then he gave me everything he borrowed from Angie, too.
He's actually returning everything he borrowed.
It's only polite to give back the stuff you borrowed in person. Now it's more work for me.
What is he planning?
Well, that's a very Crow thing to do. But George hasn't seen him either. Maybe he went into town for some reason.
Maybe. Want to try looking around Trista for him then? I'll help.
Good idea. We're not getting anywhere just searching the academy. All right.
Okay, that's
let's
next.
Get going.
Oh, but make sure you're back in your classroom by noon, okay? Righto!
Sure. I think Crow's up to something. I can't imagine Crow's evil, right? Or rather, you know, working for a villainous group. I'm not gonna say Ouroboros. It'd be too on the nose,
Okay,
right?
so are we gonna track down Crow?
But
Might as well. I guess we should start with the dorms first. Maybe Sharon knows where he's gone.
Okie dokie.
don't go to the dorms then. Or rather, our dorms. 2 people in here. Still you. Okay, Monk. But she's not around anymore. She's got her own job to do now. A more important one to her. Hello, Vincent. Isn't Ferris meant to come with you? Alright. It is too dangerous to stay if you have the option of leaving. Genuinely, it's absurdly risky. Rex. Okay. Okay, just praying as usual. The Pope's probably in action in his own way. We already know he does his relatively basic moves regarding Kia, but nothing more than that. Smart of you. Yeah, it doesn't, which is incredibly strange. They should be phased. This is terrifying. How about you? Your end. No, if they wanted to invade, you'd have lost. Like, you would have absolutely lost. Hiding from it, okay. Let's. He's really that picky. It's all the same, sorry. Keen's bookstore. Thank you. I am missing one book. Maybe Micht will have it right now. We will be checking. Brandon, how are things? Okay. Is Tricia home? Okay, Hugo. The bell will be doing a lot of work for you now. You can't. It's a war. That's the problem. They're the ones that do get punished. That's good of you, Fred. You're really likable. Right, next we check Arvind. Michael, you deserve this. Okay, you guys. That'd be smart. Kat, how are you, kid? Oops. You don't happen to have it, do you? Damn. Well, that's one book missed. Right, next is... I think that is everyone, right? Let's check over here. Nope. Okay, in we go. Sharon.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to see either of you back so early. Welcome home.
Oh,
Hello
she
again,
started.
Sharon?
She managed to correct herself.
Oh, it seems all of your classes have been cancelled today. I heard from Lady Sarah that you would be remaining on the campus, though.
Well, that was the plan. Say, Crow hasn't been back here, has he?
Master Crow? Well, actually, he just returned a short while ago.
Right.
Oh, he did?
Indeed. However, I don't believe he stayed long. It seems he was here just long enough to go to his room, then he
The
left again.
station?
Sounds like we just missed him. Maybe he forgot something here and came back to pick it up?
I mean, you're not noticing how
know.
suspicious it is that all his borrowed stuff has been
Should we check
returned.
his room just in case?
Yeah, might as well while we're here.
Well, if you need anything, just let me know.
We'll check his room in a moment. Okay, Crow. What were you hiding? It's all gone. He's left.
Looks like he did go out then. Still, don't you think his room's awfully tidy? I mean, for Crow.
Well, he was supposed to be moving out of here fairly soon. He must have been doing some cleaning.
Rean, you're still not noticing what's
Anyway,
happening.
it's almost noon. Guess we just have to head back to the classroom empty-handed for now.
Holy fuck. There's no way. Hold on. Am I an idiot? There's no way. No. I didn't figure this out until now. Wait. Was Crow ever with us when we saw C? No, right? No, right? Oh my god.
Yep, it's almost time for Gramps' speech.
He's gonna be the one who
Still,
shoots him, isn't
I
he?
wonder where Crow went.
Yeah. There's nowhere else around here I haven't checked, is there?
He can't be C. There's no way. I'm surprised Croix isn't working for him. They can't actually contact inside, can they? No, they can. I think they can. I don't recall. Inside of the barrier. Nothing changed here? Okay. Anyway, he could be hiding at the station, right?
Station? I wonder if...
We're finally allowed inside.
First, Garrellia Fortress gets annihilated.
Okay,
Then
Angelica.
Crossbell declaring independence effectively cuts the railroad in half. It's been exhausting to deal with all the changes to the timetable these past few days.
I can only imagine how much all of this has impacted the running of the railways, especially the Transcontinental Railroad not being quite so transcontinental anymore. That caused plenty of confusion.
Well, fortunately for us, running more trains on the Kreutzen main line has been enough to avoid too many problems at home. Unfortunately, we've got no idea what's going on in Crossbell.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything from Lecter since he went there either.
He's
That
busy.
doesn't sound good. I hope he's okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
he'll
he
be
is.
fine. It'd take more than they could muster to kill him.
Not true, but
Anyway, we should probably be moving along. It doesn't look like Crow came through here after all.
Oh, you're looking for Crow? Come to think of it, I thought I saw someone who looked like him. It was about an hour ago.
he did come through.
Really?
Well, I didn't really get a good look, to be honest. There were a lot of people milling around in the station, and I wasn't exactly looking for him.
I guess that's another lead that ended up going nowhere. It's almost
No.
time for the Chancellor's speech to start. We should get back to the Academy.
Okay.
He came here. Crow is gonna be C, isn't he? Hello, Ricky and Anton. Oh no, Anton, you're gonna be stuck here alone? Oh my god, he's getting the handkerchief that Bran picked up for him? Yes, Anton, you and Bran, please. That's all I have to say. Wait, I didn't talk to Matilda again. Right. So Crow came this way. It's time to finish it.
It's you.
Hello, Patrick. I'm surprised I hadn't talked to you yet. Now, this makes sense.
What are you doing here? I thought you would have gone back home.
Well, we don't have any classes today, so I was just resting in my room. Sure, I've been told to return home, repeatedly at this point. But as a member of the Four Great Houses, what dignity would I have were I to turn tail and run home at a time like this? Don't underestimate me, Schwarzer.
Oh, wow.
Wouldn't dream of it. Is Class 1 planning on listening to the national address too?
We are. Personally, I can't stand the man, but we are in the middle of a national crisis. Those of us who elected to remain at the Academy are having a radio set up to hear the broadcast together.
Ah, right.
You've got some strange classmates, though. Especially that second year. I know Heimdall's not all that far from Trista, but I'm not sure why he'd bother going to hear the speech in person.
He's going to kill him, dude.
What are you talking about?
He's going to kill him. Oh my god, he's sick.
I met him outside the station this morning.
And he has guns and Osborne shot. There's no way.
Oh, he didn't tell you? When I inquired, he said he wanted to hear the
There's no
Chancellor's
way.
speech in person.
Huh. I wouldn't have expected him to suddenly take an interest in politics.
There's no
Well,
way.
At least we know where he went now. I guess that must have been Crow in the station earlier after all.
Seems like it.
There's no way.
I haven't a clue what you're babbling on about. Anyway, it's almost noon now. Shouldn't you be running along? You'll miss the broadcast.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
There's
Let's
no
get going,
way.
William. Everyone else is waiting in the classroom.
They actually got me. I didn't even consider it. That it could be Crow. I've been bamboozled. That's brilliant. Okay, we're gonna stop recording here for one more episode, I expect.